hello. Yes, that is right. The notifications were correct. I am now live. We are now live right here on YouTube. Live right here in front of your face. Live drawing session is happening tonight. We got some things to talk about. Yeah, we do. We're going to get started in just another moment. While you're waiting, make sure you share the live. Make sure you stay active in the chat or comment on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And join if you really love the vibes here and you want to support the channel further. But we're going to get started in just another moment. Sit tight. We got you. Baja. That's right. We are back. We are back here. Habbo live drawing session number 122. Yes, 122. Good evening, everybody. How are you all doing? It's your guy all the way from Bedside, Habbo, and we are about to jump into some really nice artwork for tonight. And I hope you all have been doing well, whether you're watching this currently live or in the future. And there are some things, before we get into the art, there are some things that I do want to talk about and go over, because there will be some new things popping off for the month of May. And we got some stuff coming up for the near end of April as well. So there's a lot to get through. Well, not a lot, but there's a handful of things to get through. And hopefully this won't take too long. But first and foremost, the most important thing to note here is the current schedule, the event schedule for April, our virtual events on our Discord server. So the next virtual event is actually happening tomorrow night. Our virtual drink and draw, that is a 21 plus event, and this is only for our Patreon and YouTube members only. So the only way to access that is to have a membership to the Patreon or the YouTube channel. Either one will do. And to give you a little bit of a taste of what the drink and draws look like and how we vibe out and get down, here's a little preview that you can look at right now. Yo, it's such a good vibe. Yo, I'm really impressed, honestly, by everyone that pulls up. because there are people who don't draw all the time and they come and they make something and it looks amazing. And honestly, I feel like everybody can draw. There are some people who are like, oh, I can't draw, I can't do anything, I can't even do a stick figure. But once you let go of that and you start kind of like just thinking more freely, expressing yourself in the way that you need to, you can do really dope things. I mean, we've seen some really amazing stuff from Boy Wonder, from Coco, even Synergy, who's been pulling up every once in a while for the drink and draw. So it's a really good time, and I highly recommend you pull up, you come through. We've got music, we've got laughter, we've got stories, we've got all kinds of things. It's a good time all around. We also have an update on Sweaty Minds. Morgan, hello. We also have an update on Sweaty Minds. There'll be a brand new Sweaty Minds up tomorrow. Yes, we haven't had Sweaty Minds around since early March. And I do apologize. I just was not in the spirit or the mood to do any more at that time, but we are back. I got some things that I want to put up. There's some things I want to talk about through Sweaty Minds. I think be really fun and important, and just overall a good time. Good excuse to draw some characters, you know. Also, I dropped some videos. We were away for like a week. Also, what's up to Kunam? Anyone else that's lurking as well. But yeah, we've been away for a week, but that did not stop me from uploading new videos and artwork. I hate using the word content, so I'm trying to be very conscious about what I'm saying and when I'm saying it. I do not like the word content, and I do not like calling what I produce content, because that word has become such a anyway, whatever. New videos are up. New videos are up right now on the channel. If you haven't seen them, you should check them out when the stream is over. Or, you know, you can watch them simultaneously. I don't know. You might be a crazy person. But there are at least 2 or 3 videos up. We have the state of the internet, where I talk about how differently or how much the internet has shifted in the last like 10, 15 years, all right, let alone 20 years. I also have a video about the time that I got scammed by the art gallery that I worked with for the recent exhibition I did. And there's a couple of more videos and shorts up as well. So yeah, there's tons of things to look at if you haven't seen them already. But tonight is all about live drawing, and some brand new art will be made, and I'm excited to get into it. It's gonna be a good time. But yeah. Before we get into that, let me just want to double check something here. All that is good. Cool. Cool. So we've been away for a week, but I've been pretty active and busy and doing things, but I've also been relaxing too. And I had a chance to check out a lot of shows in the last week or two. The White Lotus, y'all know that I am hardcore White Lotus fan. I would never actually visit one of those resorts if they were real, but I love the show. Season 3's finale was a chef kiss to me. A lot of people did complain about it. A lot of people complained about the 3rd season overall, but I thought it was a good time. And I think the themes that they presented throughout the individual journeys for the characters were good. The ending was powerful, and I'm looking forward to see what's next. The only thing that I'm concerned about is one particular character's ending. While I do love that this character is in a better place, right, in their lives, I worry about the repercussions of their actions that they made during the finale. And if you know, you know. If you know, you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you know. So that was good. I also watched I watched a movie. I feel like I watched a movie. I feel like I watched a single movie and I don't remember it now. It must have been bad. It must have been bad. Yellow Jackets finale was good. They ended on last Friday, which was nice. So I'm caught up on that. Doctor Who came back this weekend, and I think they're on a much better course than they were the last season. I don't know what was going on, but it didn't really feel like Doctor Who. And this one episode alone from the premiere for season 2 feels like they just did a whole 180, and we're about to get some premium prime time Doctor Who action, classic Whovian nonsense, which I think is going to be great. What else did I watch? It was Doctor Who, White Lotus, Yellow Jackets, Dope Thief. I got caught up on that. That's been pretty cool so far. A lot of drama going on with that one. Common Side Effects. I don't think we were here when Common Side Effects ended, so that ended too, and that was a phenomenal season. And now I'm trying to catch up on another show that, funnily enough, Morgan, the people that did Common Side Effects worked on this show. It's called Sovereign's Reign. Is on Max, and it's like this sci-fi. I don't know if it's post-apocalyptic because they're on another planet, but it's like this really cool sci-fi show, and it's like this team of people who are stranded on this planet, and it's like really weird and wild, and there's psychic animals, and there's living trees, and the planet's just crazy and hostile and wild and wacky, and it's just a really cool show. It's actually a really cool show. The art direction in it is phenomenal. I love the character designs. I love the creature design, the environmental design, all of which I want to get better at myself. Like Scavenger's Reign is literally what I want my stuff to look like on the regular. Like certain things, not every single thing that I do, but certain things I have in mind, like certain projects. Black Mirror, yes, Black Mirror, binged that over the weekend. I even started up. No, it was Black Mirror and something else, but Black Mirror was great. The first two episodes, the first 3 episodes were. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to remember them all again. Hold on, I got to do it in my head. Common People with Rashida Jones and that Irish guy from Bridesmaids. Then we had Bête Noire, which almost pissed me off until the ending. I was really happy about that. Hotel Reverie with Issa Rae. We had Peter Capaldi. He was in Plaything. That was episode 4. Plaything. Episode 5. Was that the Paul Giamatti episode? Am I missing something? And then the USS Callister sequel. Yo, it's so funny because I don't know what's going on, but there seems to be like this relentless tirade against Issa Rae, and I don't know where it came from. I don't know why everybody's hating on Issa Rae all of a sudden, but it's got to stop. It doesn't make any sense, right? So if we look at Hotel Reverie, because a lot of people had problems with that episode for many different reasons, but the one common thing that I saw was kind of like the point of the episode, right? So Hotel Reverie sees us with the Streamberry technology once again, and we have Issa Rae implanted into a classic noir film from back in the day. And y'all know that back in the day in the real world, a lot of those films, most of them, 99% of those films starred all white people. And if there were black people, they were usually the help or the servants or things like that, the henchmen or whatever. So they're casting her in this role. So she's playing in the show. She's playing an actress that's going to be in this movie, not reprising, but replacing the original actor through like fancy technology or whatever. So I like that element there of just kind of like reclaiming cinema in that way. The other thing is she's an A-lister of the modern era. So a lot of the ways that they talk, the sensibilities of that era conflict directly with who she is as a person in this modern day, because there was no prep time. She literally got a package that said read the script, then come in the next day, and then boom, we get started. You know what I'm saying? I don't work in TV and film. I have friends who do, but I still don't know too much about it. But that seems like a really fast transition from, hey, we want you, to, hey, we have you. So keep that in mind, because I'm trying to shoot Issa Rae some bail. I'm trying to shoot the episode some bail, because it wasn't a bad episode. I just think a lot of people didn't understand the point, and I feel like the point of it was that she was uncomfortable. She was feeling awkward in this space. This was something very different and new to her, right? So imagine you being an artist. You could be a dancer, you can be whatever. In all your life, you've worked with traditional physical things, right? You work with physical props. You're working in a physical space. You are moving around. You're moving your body, utilizing everything around you to create this performance, to create this work of art, to create this work of art. And then these people hit you up and they're like, "Hey, we want you in this movie, but it's actually going to be like a VR thing." So take that physical acting, all that you know, all you've been training for, and now you're in this role with no training, figuring it out as you go along. And then on top of that, she only had like one day to rehearse and kind of get into the mood. Like she only watched the movie like one time. I think she's seen it multiple times. I think they had her watch it prior to her getting the role. I don't remember, but either way, she wasn't prepared. So a lot of her line deliveries inside the VR film are terrible. A lot of what she says, a lot of what she does, her mannerisms are all like off key, and I feel like that adds to the plot, at least in my eyes. Other people said that Issa is just terrible at acting outside of just playing herself on Awkward Black Girl or Insecure. I think it was fine, but hey, everybody's got their own thing. I just feel like we shouldn't be dogging out Issa Rae. She didn't do nothing wrong. All she did was make a TV show and get married to a black man. That's all she did. She hasn't done anything wrong aside from growing up in some sort of privilege, I guess. And it's like, does privilege not make us black? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I do get it to a certain degree because people who come from privilege obviously don't know the intricacies and the intrinsic struggles that a lot of, the average people, average black folks go through on a daily. So for me, it's like, I get it, but we shouldn't dog her out. I mean, she's doing more good for the culture than harm. You know what I'm saying? Like, go after somebody else, like, I don't know, Kanye West or something, who's literally just a toxic mushroom at this point. Undeserved. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think it's just ridiculous. I don't know why they're coming after Issa Rae. It's like all cylinders just fired off one day, and the whole week it's just people just dogging out Issa Rae. Like, damn, fam. We don't have that many dark skinned sisters out there that are really about that life. She made Insecure, bro. Like that was one of the biggest shows of our time. I'm not from California. I don't have the same jobs that they do, but I still related to them. I still understood the plots and cared about the characters. There were a lot of relatable things in there, so it's like, all right, we're gonna be mad at Issa Rae, then don't watch Insecure. Then I don't know, but whatever. We gonna support. This is a Issa Rae support channel, regardless. But yeah. So I watched that. Black Mirror was cool. What else did I do? There was some other stuff that I did. I played some games, nothing too crazy. I played a little bit of South of Midnight. I haven't beaten that yet. I played a little bit of um Balatro over the weekend because of Black Mirror. This is Balatro was in Black Mirror. I think that's it. Honestly, I can't think of anything else. As far as I swear to God, I watched the movie. I swear to everything in my life, I watched a movie and I don't remember. Oh, I tried watching that G20 movie with Viola Davis. I might have to give it a second crack because it was kind of like it was boring me a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm gonna watch it again just so that Viola gets that stream. You know what I'm saying? Would love to see another South of Midnight. Really? If more than one person says that, then I'll do it because then I have to like move stuff around or whatever. But I would be down to do another members only stream for sure. South of Midnight. I've actually been thinking about doing more members only streams, maybe twice a month, to start off with, and it will just be like something very different or something that I just want to share with like a few people first. So like the next members only stream is going to be a music based one, and I'll be using my I think I might do my keyboard that day and actually like play real music. Mouse pads for Issa? What is that? What do you mean? How you doing though? So yeah, members only stream. We'll be doing that twice a month. So the first, I'm thinking like maybe the first and last Friday of every month to start off with, and then as time goes on, we'll change and move around as we see fit, right? And I want to bring back a few games as well. So I'm thinking of doing Metroid for one, Mass Effect for another, and a few like Nintendo specific games that I have on my Switch. And when we do get bigger as we're growing, I want to do Miitopia. I think that would be a really fun one because you guys can be in it. We can make Miis. If you already have a Mii, we can just copy it. But then we can make original Miis for y'all to be in the game and have like characters, and it'll just be like a whole thing where we're just following along a story with all of us in it, which would be really dope. I think that'll be fun. So yeah. Oh, we support Issa Rae merch. Oh, that's funny. You just got home from the gym and you're cooking. Nice. What you cooking? What you making tonight? So yeah, so that's going to be a thing. The newsletter will be going out tomorrow. Tomorrow is also our co-working live stream as well. So join me tomorrow at 10 a.m. We'll be around for like maybe an hour or two just to hang out and body double and work together or whatever the case may be. So yeah, so those things are happening. Also, Forgotten Tunes is back. Artist Opportunities is going to be back on Sunday. And what else did I want to tell you? I think that's it for now. I don't want to overwhelm y'all with stuff. Be doing like 11,000 things at one time, and then I'll be like regurgitating all the information at once, and y'all be like, huh? But let's jump over to the live drawing screen. We're gonna get started. Put on that music. All right, how's that sound? Is it too loud? Do I need to turn it down just a little bit? I don't. Obviously, the point is to have it lower than my voice. All right, and then we're gonna start up the TikTok stream as well. Everything sounds good. Great. As Tony the Tiger once said. Oh shit. Oh, I should have made this. Hold on, I gotta restart it. I meant to put it on 18 plus. I be forgetting to hit that sometimes. It should just be a default thing. Like, yeah, I just want adults in here. Is that so hard to ask for? Is that so hard to ask? No, she was saying sounds good to me asking about the audio. But you're in your bubble right now, so I understand. Oh shoot. Air fryer. Hey man, I don't know if you noticed, but I actually posted about it in the Discord. You got to pay attention to the Discord. Yo, Cam, thank you for liking the live on TikTok. I appreciate that. But yeah, so if y'all are in the Discord, please pay attention to the stuff that's going on in the Discord, because I do take a lot of time to make sure y'all are having a nice time, and I update the events and stuff. I make announcements. I put all that stuff in there so y'all can read it and look at it, so y'all don't come to the stream asking me redundant questions. Or you can know, like, hey, Habbo put this event on, and he mentioned so and so's event, because I did that. I announced that. I put it in the announcements and I put it on the event tab. So let's just make sure we're paying attention, and also stop advertising your shit in here. Let's not do that. It's like coming into a store and being like, hey guys, I also make pizzas. But yes, allow me to open up the floor to ask if things are going on. But other than that, I got you. Other than that, I got you. Another survivor for DBD. Honestly, I didn't think that game was gonna make it out of the pandemic. Yo, Sketchnificent, thank you for liking the live. Appreciate it on TikTok. She is a black pandemic. What is, you mean paramedic? A black pandemic sounds like the plot to a 1970s blaxploitation film. Like that one we watched a month ago. What was that one called? With Jim Kelly and what you call it? I forgot. That movie was so silly. It's a silly ass movie. Thank y'all for liking the live on TikTok. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Tap that screen. Thank you, Morgan. I appreciate that. I make it look fun? Oh, wow. Okay, that's a big compliment. Honestly, though, it does mean a lot to me when you give compliments like that, because not for nothing, I do look up to you as an artist. I think you are a phenomenal talent of our time. And you deserve way more love and attention than you're getting right now. And that's on Gambit. That's on that's on Gambit. We do love Morgan. She's the best. Make sure y'all tap that screen on TikTok. Hit that like button on YouTube. Share the live. Keep this thing up and going. Original artwork being made right before your eyes. Great conversation. We vibing. We vibing. Gambit, yeah, Gambit. I tell you what though, I ain't gonna hold you. I did not like Deadpool versus Wolverine. Honestly, I didn't like none of the Deadpool movies. I only watched it because I saw it because it was playing on TikTok when it first came out. That's the only reason why I ended up watching it. Vanessa. Yeah, I had a feeling that was off when we moved that in. BB is so cute. Thank you. That's the goal. I want him to be the next Baby Yoda. No, I'm kidding. I want him to be bigger than Baby Yoda.
Betcha.
Be bigger than Urogu. It's so funny, that container that you posted in the Discord, Discord chat. So that used to be heavily used back in the day, like in the 2000s, like the early to mid 2000s. They used that heavily when you order anything that was large. And I remember my dad used to get large chicken and broccoli all the time. It would come in that container, and I don't know why, but it always tasted better coming out of that container than anywhere else. I swear to everything in my life. And now they don't use that no more. They only use those for wonton soup or any soups they have. And then I don't even know if they all, I know some of them still do like the big lemonades. They'll come in that jar too, or that container. You never saw anything solid in those containers? That's crazy. What's yakimein? That sound like something that yakimein sound like something that Terrence Howard would come up with. Superman and Lois Main. Bionic Beagle. I love that name. Thank you for liking the live. How you doing tonight? On TikTok. We're broadcasting on both YouTube and TikTok, so join the community wherever you see fit. I highly recommend YouTube. That's where the full show is at. Big viewing experience. It's a good vibe. Yakimein. Is it like lo mein? I probably butchered that too. Yakimein, Spider-Man, Lois Main. Yakimein is a noodle soup of Creole origin. Okay. All right, so when I come down there, I gotta get some yakimein then. All right. I want you. Hello there. Good sir, give me your finest bowl of yakimein. I've traveled far for this delectable delicacy. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. I think what I'm gonna do is actually just have his feet out. Instead of trying to do these shoes. Oops. Oh. It's gonna be him and Benny. It's hood ramen, spaghetti noodles, broths. Hey, hold on. I gotta see this. Now I gotta look it up. You know what? Damn, this look good as hell. Old Soba. It says here that yakimein, also known as Old Soba, is a spicy New Orleans noodle soup of Chinese origin with a Creole twist. The dish is commonly made with beef, but can also include pork, chicken, or shrimp. It looks amazing. Do you know how to make that? Have you ever made it yourself? Or know someone that does? Dang, I want some Yakimein now. Yakimein. Man. Come on, man. Get that yaka in you. Your mom taught you? Word. That's cool. I love things like that. Culturally significant foods passed down from generation to generation. Awesome. You know what? Oh, I forgot. TikTok prevents me from using commands in Photoshop sometimes. It's really weird. Yaka meat? That's hey yo. Yaka meat is crazy. How you looking? How you looking? How you looking? Look at him. He's a good egg, man. He don't do nothing to nobody. I used to have this thing where I would draw characters with backpacks all the time when I was a kid. Like literally every character I had some sort of backpack on their back. I don't know why. That was just like a thing. Okay. So that's him. That's him done. For the line art, at least. And now we gotta do Demi. Which I think I need to maybe possibly shrink the sketch a little bit. Try to be a little bigger than BB. There's two separate drawings that I'm trying to put together. Honestly, that's what it is. I drew these at two different times. Like this was made, I think the BB sketch was done in 2024, and then this I think was done in like 2023 or 2022. This is old. Slightly old. Slightly. Let's get our girl in here. Question for any artist in the chat, namely Morgan right now. Are there things that you usually get in like feedback or from like your audience that kind of frustrate you or annoy you? It could be random people too. It doesn't have to be like people that are regulars, but like random people. Is there anything that annoys you when it comes to them reacting to your art, or like you expect them to say something else? So I'll start with an example. So for me, I hate when people confuse my female characters for men. That pisses me off so much. Or like they'll confuse the upper lip, because we're not used to seeing lips, like full lips in cartoons. So people just assume, who are like not all up there, you know what I'm saying? They'll just assume that this upper part is a mustache. I hate that so much. It's those two things. Female characters getting confused for male, and then lips being confused for mustaches. CB, what's good, bro? That be getting me tight, bro. I saw this really cool shirt Amanda Seales had on. It was a triangle that goes down. and it was a watermelon. So it was like a watermelon in the shape of that red triangle. I thought that was pretty cool. Whoever made that, genius. You've had people critique how you draw real people, say they look basic. Really? You know, I don't see people. I haven't seen people get in on anatomy in a long time. I felt like that used to be a real big deal back in the 2010s. But that's surprising that people are coming at you about those two things, because I don't think any of your work is basic at all. I think it has a charming simplicity to it in certain instances or certain characters, but I don't think it's basic. That's crazy. Who said that? We're gonna jump them. I mean, we're gonna take them out for some ice cream. Yeah. They can get some Rocky Road. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And the funniest thing though, what I realize is that people, when you get to like the rest of the world and you're experiencing art in all its different forms and mediums, and like you're going to museums or you're meeting new kinds of artists out there, you realize like a lot of people, just like the real people, don't give a fuck, bro. Like they don't. Like I've seen some crazy things, stuff that breaks anatomy, stuff that goes beyond conventional design, right? People just don't be giving a fuck. And I think that's how it should be. It should be about the expression. Yes, we want things to look good and make sense, but I think it should be more about the expression than anything else. But that's just my personal opinion. You've had people demand that you fix something on someone else's face? Wait, what do you mean by that? Like, your own work or somebody else's work? That's crazy. You had someone confuse your character for a Nigerian musician? Is that a bad thing? Is that something that bothered you? I think you had just came in when I posed the question. So the question was, what are some things that you find from strangers or your audience that kind of frustrate you in terms of how your work is being received or how it's being digested? Doom, doom, doom. Because, like, okay, I say this because if you look at, because me and Morgan talked about this, I think, a week ago. If you look at the early issues of Invincible, just look at the early issues of Invincible, and then you'll see everything I'm talking about. Like, nobody cares. That was a actual comic book that went out and was sold to people to be purchased and read. And then come to find out years later, it gets adapted into a TV show, and then we find out it gets adapted into a live action thing that's currently in development. So does it matter? It was your own work? That's crazy. Did I see that? I feel like I've seen that. I don't know if I was there for that. 2 people came and said that and drew the eyes wrong. Wow. He would just be mad disrespectful for no reason. I do think, though, I will say this. I do believe that we don't have the same acumen and discourse anymore when it comes to art. Whether it's comics, whether it's music, whether it's film, I feel like everybody's just kind of like surface level now, and there's no real critique anymore from like just regular conversation. I don't know if that's making sense as to what I'm saying, but like there used to be peer reviews, right? You used to go to colleagues and be like, hey, how does this look, right? And then you can actually get some feedback on what to do next or whatever. Like I don't see people doing that a lot anymore. Because we used to have like during the DeviantArt days, bro, like we used to always be connecting and talking about each other's work and doing collabs and shit like that. Now it's just like, God forbid you even ask somebody to do something or try to make an art friend. Yeah, there used to be sites and forums for that, and I wanted to have something like that in the Discord, but you know, that's gonna be some time from now as the channel grows and more people sign up. But now it's just like everything's awesome, and to a degree a lot of things are awesome now, but then we get to a space where it's like, even if you have something critical to say, is looked at as sacrilegious. It's like, how dare you say something about this? And I'm not talking about the random trolling type of comments where it's just like, oh, this looks like CGI slop or whatever, AI, you know, or like you know what I mean? Like people just come in, they say something really stupid like, oh, the eye is wonky or something like that. Just random shit. Outside of that, stuff outside of that, you don't see that anymore. So I think when I put the first Unit 333 out, I definitely had a few people look at it first. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right. This does not feel right. Let's move that. That's still not right. Like you know that clip that's going around with Ryan Coogler talking about film? That's what I mean too. It's like people don't talk like that no more. Outside of like YouTube video essay people, the argument is a lot weaker than it used to be. And I think that became apparent once we had, I think you said it earlier, monetization. I think once we got to a point where anybody and everybody could have access to just about every tool, that's when we started to decline. Because there are definitely outliers. Like for film, there's Letterboxd. I feel like a lot of people take that pretty seriously. For music, I think there's some forums and sites that still exist for that. I know Anthony Fantano is one of the biggest like music critics out there, and he's got a pretty good head for that stuff. Does she have a last name? Sometimes. Just like BB sometimes has a last name. His name is a lot longer than that, though. What did I just do? My bad. I'm tripping, gang. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I want to make this a real like code, bro. Like I want to figure that out. Unless it already exists. I feel like it probably does. What the wait. What the fuck? Oh, you know what? I think I'll do it so that her hand is stretching up. She's got the coins, the gems. I'm glad you think she's cute. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I don't know what I was drawing. What was everybody's first drawing? Like, what was the first thing you ever did consistently? Funnily enough, when I was younger, it was the Muppets. I drew like the Muppet Babies a lot. Like I have a book when I was drawing as like a literal baby, and it's just like a bunch of gobbledygook drawings and paintings. And then I just got obsessed with Sonic at one point when I got to school. Elementary school, that's all I was drawing, like little Sonic comics and stuff. All the way up to middle school, I think. Between that, Kirby, Dragon Ball Z. Or Dragon Ball Z inspired things. Which I'll explain at a later time. But yeah. Sailor Moon. Stick people wearing... I actually had characters like that too. Stick figures that had pants. Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. That's so cool that we both did the same thing or similar things. They got this Betty Boop play on music. Is it a musical or thing? But they got this Betty Boop thing on Broadway. I want to see that, and I also want to see just like a random thought that popped into my head. I think because Sailor Moon, Boy Wonder just said he went to a Sailor Moon musical, so I'm just thinking about stuff that I saw advertisement for Broadway. So that, and then there's a Stranger Things play that I want to see, and I'll just have to figure out how I'm gonna do that one, because the tickets for that one are a lot more than I anticipated. We'll put it that way. A lot more than I anticipated. Yeah, that works. That works. The other thing, well, it doesn't annoy me, but something I have to keep remembering for myself is that I know all the answers and I know all the lore about why the characters are the way they are, why certain things are the way they are, you know. So like, I'll forget, I'll be drawing something and somebody will like, oh, what does this thing mean? Or why is it holding this? Or what are these things? I'm just like, oh yeah, you don't know. We haven't gotten to that stage yet. You don't know about this. You don't know the lore. I'll tell you the lore. We got 15 years worth of that. Maybe 20. It's a lot. Regardless, it's a lot. We need more information on you. You sound like a inspector. We need more information on the target. Hey, tell me about these hobgoblins. What's their deal? What do you got for me? Generic ass lines from the action movies. What do you got for me? Alright, so that she's done. Put BB back. Oh. That wasn't intentional. Unintended side effect from what I just did. Okay. Well, for this one, she's going to be shorter. They're kind of supposed to be the same height, but whatever. Let me end. Hold on. Because a common side effect. That's good. Should she be on his left or his right side? Let me hold on. Let me see something. Yeah, let me just Let me restart the TikTok live. It was kind of dead over there. I don't know what was going on. I'm gonna reset it and see what happens. All right, there we go. On the left side, all right. On your left. Holy shit. I was just thinking about Abbott Elementary. On your left. Oh yeah, that's also something that I watched. Caught up on Abbott. Maybe he should look at her, because maybe she got the money and they about to go eat. I gotta go eat some oxtail. Vegan. BB is vegan. Oh yeah, I already started changing his face. Question: can Comic-Con be an opportunity for small artists to exhibit their work like an art gallery? What advice would you give an artist showcasing their works at conventions? I don't have any convention experience, so I wouldn't be the best person to ask for that. However, I think cons can be a good way to promote yourself in a specific demographic. Yeah, there's a few people that I know that do cons like religiously. There's someone I know named Gigi. She has a horror comic that has been going crazy with a lot of people for the last, I don't know, 5 years or so. She's been working on that. She does cons all the time. But it's a lot of work. It's not like it's very different from like an exhibition experience where you know, you're just setting up the work and the gallery does most of the other stuff for you. With this, you're setting up the table, you got to get the supplies. It's a lot. So make sure before you do it, if you do like an artist alley, a convention or anything like that, just make sure you do as much planning as possible, because you don't want to show up there and have nothing on you, or not have the right things on you, because it's a lot to it. And I admire people to do it. I admire the people that do that, but yeah. Oh, Morgan, I meant to send you. I wanted to send you this earlier. But your guy, the guy you told me about, he did a fan art of Viola Davis's movie, and she reposted it. And I think he actually did it because he was doing it officially for the movie. Either way, pretty crazy seeing that firsthand after you just talked about him. What's his name? O something? I forgot the eyebrows. I be forgetting. Yesy! Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate that. Thank you for liking the live on DT. What's good? What's good, TikTok? What's good, TikTok? Use it as a way to put your work. Yeah, it's definitely different avenues for sure. There are definitely many avenues to getting yourself out there, both virtually and in person. Doing conventions is definitely one of them. And look to see if you got some local stuff going on though. In Canada, I know Canada. Oh, Canada has festivals all the time. Not festivals, conventions and shit. There's this one, is it called OttawaCon or something like that? I think there's one called OttawaCon. I won't be keeping up. Yeah, Obiaris. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Also, look to see if you can just also vend like on the street. Like, do y'all have street vendors and stuff? People that sell their art on the street? Like, you can get a permit, or you can just do it in the park. I don't know what the laws are. Hey, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the GG. Yesy. Appreciate that. What I was getting ready to say. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, no. You could, if you wanted to, I don't know what the laws are in Canada, but you can go into the park and sell stuff too. Host your own thing. Because I know a lot of people do that here in New York. They'll sell stuff in a park. They'll go to Union Square. They'll go to Central Park. Little things like that. Be careful with the fan art though. When it comes to selling it, I would be very careful about that. But y'all having y'all conversations. I don't know if y'all hearing me. I just want to keep drawing. All right, so BB, fine. Yeah, they look fine. They're fine. They're fine. Talking to a wall. Why are you saying sorry? Yes, I wasn't talking about you. No need to apologize for anything. You good? No, I appreciate the love. I was talking about a conversation that's happening on YouTube. I'm streaming on both platforms. but I appreciate the love. My advice, don't do it. That's my advice. I don't give a fuck what nobody else say, because you could be that one example they make out of, you know what I'm saying? They can make that example out of you. You be that one person that do a Mickey Mouse fan art or Mario and you sell it, and then now you got a $3 million lawsuit on you. They did that to somebody that was making fan art Zelda games, like fan games. Or was it the Mario game? It was one of the two. And the person owes Nintendo, was it 3 million or 300,000? One of the two. He owes Nintendo a lot of money that he can't clearly afford. So I say, use the fan art to get attention, but don't sell it. Use the fan art to get attention, but do not sell it. Do not be that person. Trust me. Trust me. Because they do come after people. They'll send you a C&D first, more times than not. Hey, thank you for the 1K on TikTok. See, I told y'all restarting the live would have worked. See, I told y'all restarting the live on TikTok was gonna work. Or you could go the other route, and I've seen some people do this where they'll draw like bizarro versions of licensed characters and sell them that way. Hey, let him cook. Let him cook. Yesy, thank you for that. Appreciate it. They are going to tackle you. C&D niggas gonna come out of nowhere. Yo, that should, wait, I just had an idea. I gotta, hold on, let me write this down. That just gave me an idea. Yo, I just had the crazy visual on that too. I just had the crazy visual on that. How far along are you on your project though, CB? Are you just kind of like in the planning stages of, you know, getting a rollout going? You're looking into places to shop it around and stuff like that? I'll ever hear a random noise, he'd be like, what the hell is that? Who's in here? Who goes there? Start acting like an NPC in them video games. Yesy, thank you for sharing a live on TikTok. I appreciate that. We appreciate you. Well, I appreciate you. I'll say that. Would y'all be into, and I guess I can ask this multiple times, but since I have y'all here on both TikTok and YouTube, would y'all be interested in physical coloring books with my, obviously with my art in it? Would y'all be interested in that? If I could figure that out. Or is the coloring book craze over? Is the coloring book trend over? Is that over now? Nobody cares no more? Is it too late? Marie, thank you for liking the live on TikTok. Appreciate you. Yes, he said, I would. I would. Morgan also says I would. We got two votes. Yeah, I gotta find the manufacturer that's good quality and whatnot. So I tried looking into it before and I just got sidetracked with other stuff that was going on. So I was like, I'll look at this later. I'll look at this later. Let's see. Ah, shit. Bimmy likes to bite, just so you know, just so y'all know, just FYI. She likes to bite. Thank y'all for the likes on TikTok. Thank you so much, for real, for real. Hey, somebody on YouTube send a super chat just in case this thing gets demonetized. I don't know if these Aphex Twin songs are gonna get my live demonetized. You never know. Usually it takes like a day when it's processing and it'll let you know. If it does though, I'll probably just remove the songs in post maybe. They usually let you do that, which is nice. Let's see. But no, if you would like to support the stream, if you want to support the channel and everything that I'm creating here, you can do so by joining up on patreon.com/habtunes or youtube.com/habo. The channel memberships give you some incredible features and bonuses and perks for those who are wanting to go deeper in the Habtunes lore and community. We actually have a really dope event happening tomorrow night. Our virtual drink and draw for the month is happening tomorrow night. Pull up 8 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern time. The vibes are always immaculate. The vibes are always good. We got great music, great stories, great people. It's always a good time. As a matter of fact, I'll play the little trailer again for y'all right now on YouTube. So I'm going to pause this music. Give me 1 second. Do I have it on this screen? I don't think I have it on the screen. I'm going to go to the other screen real quick. I'm going to show y'all what it looks like when you pull up to the drink and draw. Yeah, man, it's always a good vibe, man. You saw that. You saw all that good art. You saw that good art, man. Why would you? Don't sleep on that. Don't sleep on that. Don't sleep on that. Come join us. Come join us. Oh, actually, I rewinded the music. Oops. Not have fun for me. Now we're gonna have to change the whole day so you can come. We're gonna change the day now. It's gonna be on whatever day you're available. It's still in the planning stages. However, I've started the prologue of the series. I edited the script. It's kind of tedious. I want to make a physical book at the end of the road. That sounds good. That's actually pretty cool. Thank you for the 3K on TikTok. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel the love. I feel your energy. Oh no, what color is his hoodie gonna be? What cutter? Where am I from? What color should his hoodie be, y'all? What color should his hoodie be? And why y'all thinking about that? Let me do fur. Hobgoblins have fur. Orange. That sounds good. You want to give it out for free? What you mean? Like you going to print it and give it out for free? That's crazy. Don't do that, bro. If you're doing like a PDF, like a digital PDF, that's fine. But if you make the physical book, don't give that out. Yeah, honestly, I don't think you should give away the first volume for free either. I think you should do a sampler. So you do like maybe the first 10 or 15 pages, like a PDF download. The first 5 pages, the first 5 to 10 pages as a sampler, free download. Because otherwise, like Morgan said, could get very expensive and you're gonna lose more than you make. So we got 1 vote for green, 1 vote for orange. Let's see. We want to see which one looks neat in a second. And folks, don't forget this Saturday is Boy Wonder's Dead by Daylight stream at 3 p.m. Eastern time. I believe it's a charity stream. I wish he was still here to talk about it in detail, because I don't know the specifics, but it's going to be on Twitch, on his Twitch channel, twitch.tv/BoyWonder27. We gotta go support our boy. Gotta go support our guy. You know what I'm saying? Pull up. He always pulls up for us, so we gotta pull up for him. Even if you got 5 minutes, just pull up for 5 minutes and watch his stream. Drop a few bits in his chat and bounce. That's what we should get in the habit of doing. If we are being in company for other people, we should support them. Throw a few dollars his way. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should be. We used to be that. We used to be like that. We used to have rent parties. Remember when people were doing business showers? Or trying to? All Hobgoblin tongues are purple. The idea of selling stuff scares you. Don't know how to do all the business stuff despite nuclear family being business savvy. No one else in the fam makes art but you. Yeah, I mean, if you do not care about making money from it, then do you. But if your goal is to generate an income from your work, there are definitely some things you might want to consider and look up. Like Morgan said, apply the marketing principles to your art. You know what I mean? Because even if you're not trying to sell it, you still want people to see it. And the only way for people to see it is if you talk about it and advertise it, and that's going to possibly cost money. Things like that. And that's what pisses me off, though, because it feels like our society makes it so that anyone that's starting out as an artist, or anyone that's interested in like doing it professionally, we're taught to be like meek and meager, when it should be that way. We should be taking up space. We should be demanding money. We should be demanding pay. We should be demanding the respect that we deserve as people who are creating entertainment and functionality throughout society. Because everything around us is art, whether it's the comic books we read or the street lights that we use to navigate our cities. That was all created by an artist. So take up space. Don't be scared to make money. Don't be scared to sell. You know what I mean? There's no need to fear it. There's one thing to not want it or not care about it, but you shouldn't be scared. And you can start off small too. It doesn't have to be a big book, but maybe you can do prints here and there too. It does take time finding the right artists. I'm still doing that. I'm still doing that. As you can see, we are still well under 10 viewers. So the right audience, I'm still trying to put myself in front of every time I get up here. You know what I'm saying? It's and honestly, there's no one size fits all solution, because everybody, the thing is, because the art and entertainment industry is so broad and there's no real rules. Kashana Monique, that's a beautiful name. Wow. Thank you for liking the live. CB, because there's so much going on and there's so many people, it's really hard to narrow down what is the exact right way to do something. And honestly, I don't think there is, because so many things work for so many different people. Morgan just had 2 examples tonight of 2 people that she knew that found success through means that may or may not work for other people. You know what I'm saying? One guy does conventions, the other guy does fan art for big projects, popular things. And both of them found success through that. There are other people who found success through other things. So some people who found success doing TikTok alone. There's some people who found success by, going to community events in their hometown. There's some people who found success because of blah, 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 blah. There's different reasons. So there's no one size fits all solution, but there are definitely things you can do to take precaution so you don't get overwhelmed or scammed or screwed over, and you're in the right place. Morgan is an industry professional. I am something. Yo, oh snap, it's the big homie. What's up, Ivory? Was it Ivory or Ivy? I can't remember. Forgive me. But I know when I see that ZZZ, I know who it is, though. When I see that ZZZ come in, I already know the vibes. Yes, Ivory. Where's Ebony? Did you delete something, or did the bot do that, Morgan? Did you do that, or did the bot do that? Did you get? Oh no! Did you just get Oh, you deleted? Okay, I thought the bot got you. Ivory, thank you for liking the live on TikTok. Appreciate you. Oh, Morgan. Oh, thank you. Hab is a gallery artist, art educator, streamer, and community leader. Oh, thank you. Folks, I did not say that myself. That was actually read from the YouTube chat from community member Morgan Sant. Cute little goblins, yes. They're inspired by other Lemmings-like characters, Minions, Smurfs, Snorks, Pokemon, like baby Pokemon, not the big eldritch horror ones. BB was actually inspired by Sableye from Pokemon. If I showed y'all the original design, you would definitely see the major influence in that. I think I might have that on Patreon, actually, now that I think about it. Thank y'all for the 4K on TikTok. Can we get to 6K? Is that too much? Can we get to 6K before we get up out of here today? Those taps mean a lot. Each time you tap, there's a virtual clone being made of you that goes into TikTok and just lives there to occupy the space. Imagine that's the new episode of Black Mirror. Season 8 premiere. Am I one of the clones? I can neither confirm or deny that. I feel like that's something a clone would say. Keisha Monique, thank you for the chili. I don't know if you sent that just now or if it was earlier. It didn't play the sound, so I'm sorry for saying it late if it was late. Ooh, spicy. I am the clone. That's what they were saying about Tyrone. So I don't know. Who knows these days, man? Let's see, we're gonna try 2 different colors. We're gonna try the orange. We're gonna try orange, and then we're gonna do green and see how that looks too. Orange hoodie for BB. Is that Nickelodeon orange? Oh, whoa! Is this Nickelodeon orange? Yo, head ass. Thank you for following on TikTok. Is this the Nickelodeon orange, bro? Hold on. Did I just color hold on. Hold on, cause we about to get the splat in here right now. Hold on. I just want to see if I color match this. I feel like I've gotten nah, it's off. No, it's a little darker than Nickelodeon. Yeah, it's a little darker. It's darker. Never mind. I thought I color matched the Nickelodeon logo. I got hyped for a second. I was like, oh, my powers are increasing, bro. I was about to be Alright, sorry, my phone was going off with alerts. Let's see what orange looks like, and then we'll also see green, and then y'all can vote. Orange, green, orange, green, orange, green. It's very close. Yeah, actually, yeah. You're right. Thank you for giving me that little bit of benefit of the doubt. I think I might change the background color too. I don't think that's going to be purple. Oh, we're making some pretty decent time. I can get these flats. I can get the... Let's see if I can finish this before 10. I think I can do it. At least the... base colors first. Oh shoot. Oh no, I'm so stupid. I meant to do this on a separate layer so I can just easily just change the color to green. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. And you rush. And you get hot. Because you're sitting under lights. Hot lights. The things I do for love. Scatterbrain. All right, so what you do is you take some time out this week, 5 minutes, and start writing down all the things that you want to do, and then you narrow it down by the likelihood of it happening, the easiest thing that you can get started with, right? Something that you can carry with you for the next few weeks to the next few months. So short-term goals, right? How would you like to start this self-exposure journey? How would you like to start marketing yourself? I think the first thing would be to actually start putting more things out there. So it could be behind the scenes of your comic, it could be character design, it could be videos of you doing a time lapse or drawing, you know what I'm saying, like over the shoulder or like on the screen, any of those things, right? It's trial and error, like Morgan said. Yeah, it's trial and error. But just write those things down. The first step is writing down. I write stuff down all the time. All right, let's go on for green. How's that looking? We're thinking green or orange? Green or orange? Green, orange, or maybe a different green. Something more subdued, right? Maybe we can do like a mossy green, or olive, right? What are we thinking? Green, orange, green, orange. Something muted. The orange is too loud. Is the orange too loud? Local galleries. Well, yeah, get connected with the people. Definitely get connected with the people in your neighborhood, for sure. I don't know what your city is like. I don't know what the structure of the neighborhood is like, but definitely see what the local art scene is looking like. Get connected with some local artists. You may be able to find a group that's already out there, or you start your own. You like the orange? Okay. Yeah, that's rough, because when we think about art school as a society, right? When we're thinking about what it's supposed to mean. Art school is supposed to mean success, because now we have a degree, now we have access to these tools or this information that we wouldn't have had we not gone for this program to get this associate's or this master's or this bachelor's in arts or whatever the case may be. But unfortunately, the reality is it doesn't guarantee you anything. I dated a girl who went to Pratt Institute, one of the most popular institutions here in America, in North America. She ended up working at a Starbucks straight out of college. So it really is up to how you navigate the world versus letting the world navigate for you, if that makes sense. Because like that degree and going to the art school shows some level of discipline and dedication on your end, but you also need to workshop yourself. Aww, thank you for the follow. That's literally the person's name, y'all. That's why I said that, just so you know. On TikTok. Because it's the first thing you want. Stop comparing yourself. Don't compare yourself. Immediately stop that. Immediately. Do not look to your peers to go, damn, I wish I was them. Look to your peers and say, I wonder how they might be able to help me get to where they are. You know what I mean? Like, man, you're doing so well. Like, you know, how'd you do it? Can you put me on? Let's collaborate. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? That's how you go about it. Because when you sitting here and you going, damn, Morgan got like 50,000 followers and I'm sitting here with like 20,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. You gotta focus on what the next steps for you are going to be. Everybody's journey is different. Like Morgan said just now, she didn't get a job straight out of school either. So I don't know where my ex is now. She could be working at a big fancy place too at this point, you know. But don't let that be what brings you down, or try not to. And as Morgan also says, comparison is the thief of joy. You got the gems tonight. You got the gems tonight. Truly outrageous. If anybody got that reference, you're old as fuck. You're old as fuck. I mean, the real question though, CB, is what is your goal? What is your end goal or your end game when it comes to your career? Because you're not going to be just this one project. So what is the ultimate thing that you're aiming for when everything is said and done? That's the first question. Like, what do you want to do? How do you want to present yourself? Who is CB as an artist, right? Who is he? What does his work stand for? What is he trying to say with his work? If he's trying to say anything at all, right? That's what should be at the forefront of your mind right now. And these are questions I ask myself all the time. Exactly. The bag, I think the bag is gonna be, I think I might make it, I'm changing the background. Ooh, wait, that doesn't, okay, if I do that, that's okay, hold on. I wasn't really feeling the purple like that. Okay. Not for the background, at least. Yeah, that sounds good, man. Take your time. You don't have to have the answer now, but definitely think about that. And by the next time we all get together, or whatever the case may be, then you'll have the answer then. But definitely think about it and write everything down if you haven't already. Also, shout outs to all the indies out there, right? Because when you look at the mainstream stuff, it's always like a huge team of people. Like so and so did the lettering, so and so did the coloring, so and so did this, so and so did that. Nigga, it's just me. I'm all of those people in one. I'm doing a job of like 50 people, and so is CB, and so is Morgan. That's the crazy part. It's like it's so wild to me that like we've been doing stuff like this since like childhood, right? Like as soon as I was able to get on DeviantArt or whatever the case, the internet, and I had Photoshop, I had cracked Photoshop back then. We was just out here doing all kinds of stuff solo. Like, we could make crazy bank if we worked at one of them big places, because we know the work of all the jobs. We do all the jobs. We do all the jobs. Something to it, but never mind. Don't mind kids anymore. Oh, it's almost 10. I think we'll get off at 10:05 maybe. And then this will be added to the pile of more things I need to finish. Yeah. I still got shit from like last year I haven't touched. It's crazy. I think I'm just make her jacket purple. Honestly. Great idea, Morgan. Just chat with us in Discord. We're all there. We're all having a good time. Wait a minute. This is not supposed to have sleeves. I just realized that. Whatever. This jacket is not supposed to have sleeves. I looked up at a drawing I did with the similar jacket. Yeah. Okay. I'll just fix that later. I'll just do that later. We'll move BB down. This It's nice with the sleeves. Something's throwing me off. Something's throwing me off. I don't think that orange is throwing me off. Orange is throwing me off. What time is it? Okay. All right, y'all. So we are going to start winding down. A lighter color on her jacket. That's something I'll definitely consider for sure. We're going to start winding down for the evening. I appreciate everybody that's been on either TikTok or YouTube or both. If you've been on both, you a superstar for real. Jesus loves you. BB loves you. But yeah, so we're gonna wind down for night and talk about some things that are coming up for the week and some things to look out for as well. I just closed TikTok, so it's just us now. It's just me, you, and Aphex Twin. All right. So. I want to say thank y'all so much for coming through. We were off for a week. This is something that I'm going to do going forward. So each month I'm going to take at least 1 week off from streaming. That does not mean I'm going to stop putting out videos and art, but that does mean like the streams, the live stuff won't happen. So every month there's going to be a week where I'm just like gone. Okay. But here's what's happening for this month. Here is the event schedule. So tomorrow night, Coco, Better Late Than Never. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Is it? Wait, hold on. 8 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, 8 p.m. Eastern. Come through for virtual drink and draw. It's a 21 plus event, BYOB, and is also for our YouTube and Patreon members. So if you want to be a part of this event and hang out with all these other amazing people and have a good time and vibe out and draw some crazy characters while listening to music, come on through tomorrow night. Join the Patreon or the YouTube membership. Either one of those works perfectly and comes with their own assortment of rewards, options, and perks. There are some videos you should check out while we're away. So we have some shorts up, we have some videos up, we have a YouTube short out. Now the Forgotten Tunes series is back, so every Monday there'll be a brand new Forgotten Tunes episode, quote unquote, that will be up on the channel. In addition to new videos at least once a week, Habbo Speaks or the Art Block. Right now we have a few episodes of Habbo Speaks out right now on the channel. This one specifically covering my face is about the state of the internet, the state of social media, and how social media is not as fun as it used to be due to so many different things. And there's some other videos about how I got scammed by this art gallery, and that time I was on a dating game show. There's so many videos for you to check out. There will also be a brand new Sweaty Minds up tomorrow morning. Sweaty Minds is making its way back. We've been away for a long time, but these weirdos are ready to grace your screens once again. Sweaty Minds is making a return tomorrow morning. And also, in addition to Sweaty Minds, we'll be having a co-working stream at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So come through. If you're at work or you're working from home, you want to just do a little body doubling and listening to some calm music, come on through. The vibes are nice. The vibes are very, very nice. But other than that, we got, obviously on Sunday, the game night is happening again. We're doing non-console stuff, so if you don't have a console, it does not matter. We'll be playing a bunch of different browser-based games and Discord-based games too, so it's going to be a good time either way. But that's going to be it for me tonight, and yeah, it was good to see all of y'all. Coco, Kunam, Morgan, CB, Boy Wonder, and all the lovely people that were on TikTok as well. I've been followers over there. I appreciate y'all, and I am very fortunate to be at the forefront of something really great, which is the growth of this community. So tell your friends, tell everybody to come through and watch my stuff, come to the streams, all of that. But without further ado, it's about that time, folks. It's about that time. So we're going to get up out of here. So until next time, stay true, stay you. We out. Deuces. Oh yeah, watch Iyanu on HBO Max and Cartoon Network. Okay.